Hi everybody, my name is Alyssa. I'm the head of marketing here at Headliner, and today I'm going to be walking you through ways to style your video clips here in Headliner. And when I say video clips, of course I do mean kind of what you're seeing now, where you see a talking head or a face in an actual video recording, but this also does apply to our famous audiogram capabilities here in Headliner. So we're going to just be talking about styling podcast videos and making engaging captions, all sorts of things here in Headliner. So to kick it off, I am going to show you how to create a video clip, as this is one of our newer features here in Headliner. The process of actually styling them will look very similar though if you are creating audiograms here in Headliner. So first things first, I logged into my Headliner account by visiting make.headliner.app. And next, I am going to be creating a video project by clicking on this orange Caption and Clip Video Podcast button. So from here, there's two ways that you can create video projects. The first way is, and arguably the more popular way, is going to be getting these multiple captioned clips via our AI selection tool. The second way is going to be more of a manual process in clip selection, so you will need the timestamps and knowing ultimately kind of how long you're going to want to be creating these clips, using the manual add captions to a single clip flow. I am going to be getting multiple caption clips though for my project, so I'll just go ahead and be clicking this little doodad here, and then I'm going to create clips from our most recent podcast recording. So our team, we personally share everything through the Google Drive, so I can just very easily click on this little Google Drive guy right here. And then go ahead and click on our most recent video project version of our podcast. So awesome, we see that my video was selected here, and then we speak in English, we record in English, so that is our default setting. However, if you are not a native English speaker, Headliner does support over 100 different languages here in the captioning flow. But right now we're all good to go, so I'm going to go ahead and click next. And then from here, I will be thinking about kind of how I want to be using this video and thinking about my ultimate marketing strategy and ultimate destinations. So by selecting these flows, you can kind of see what each social channel is going to be optimized for. So we know for YouTube, of course, they have the landscape, but then they also have that portrait aspect ratio. So do keep in mind kind of which platform you may want to be posting just for aspect ratio's sake. You can, of course, download these videos manually and upload them to different platforms. So for instance, if you're thinking, oh, I want to use these video clips across multiple platforms, I would probably go with the portrait aspect ratio found in our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and I think Threads as well, flows. I'm going to go ahead for ease of use, go ahead and click Instagram, and then click that Instagram reel just so I get the portrait aspect ratio that I want. And then while I do that, Headliner is working its magic and it is going ahead and it is processing my video clip. And you can see here that this is a video recording of our episode. So one really cool thing that Headliner automatically does for all of our video project is it's going to be this AI auto framing functionality. So you can see right here that I'm speaking in that video and it's zoomed in on my face and it's cropping out kind of everything that's going on around me in the background. And what you don't see here is also we have a co-host, Nicholas, and we record everything in Zoom. So we use a gallery view. Nicholas isn't talking right now. I'm clearly just talking my head off like I am right now. So it's just zooming in on me. If I wanted to toggle that off, as I said, that is the default. You can do that really easily just by clicking the media button, clicking on that video file, and then you can see right here we've got the auto framing and it just did switch to Nicholas as he was speaking, but you can change it to fixed. And then by doing that, it's going to just literally mirror whatever Zoom is recording in. So you can see that take into effect, and you can kind of resize everything if you wanted. So we see we've got our little blurred background doodad on right there. I could turn that off if I wanted to have a solid colored background, but I'm going to leave it on, and I am actually going to toggle the auto framing back on because I like it. I think it makes it a little bit more clean. But like I said, you don't have to do that. That's just really a personal preference. And then I want to make these captions a little prettier. So captions, this is a fairly new update regarding how you can actually style your captions. So as you can see now in Headliner, we have updated our little animations tab over here. So we have a couple of different options for the karaoke style. And you can see right here that there is the highlight, you can underline them, all sorts of things. I'm going to leave on the highlight functionality and go ahead and save those changes. Then go ahead and click Get My Clips. So now Headliner, it has realized, hey, she's got that AI auto framing turned on. She's going to be styling her captions, all sorts of things. So once again, it is going to take a second. Headliner is, we've got to process all those videos, add on those captions, make all the editing, all that good stuff. I won't make you sit here though. So I have all sorts of video projects here in Headliner that I can show you how to edit even more. So say you get your video clips and you're like, oh, I kind of want to change that. No worries, you can totally edit everything after you actually create your podcast video clips. And of course, this is going to apply to both that video flow that I just showed and then also the audiogram flow as well. To access your old stuff and to edit them, again, you're just going to click Projects. And then you can see all of the wonderful things you've created here in Headliner. So if you see something on the right-hand side that says share, that's going to just be a single clip. So that's going to be something that you manually selected or created in the advanced editor. Now, say you did that flow that I just showed you and you have a bunch of different video clips. You are going to see that by seeing the see your clips in that pane where the share button is. And then also in this little thumbnail over here, you can actually see that there's multiple different frames of video clips or audiograms versus just the one right here. So anyways, to edit them, go ahead and click on that see your clips flow. And now Headliner is going to be taking you through and going to actually be showing you all of the things that it's processed, and that way you can go ahead and edit these clips. So you can see that I have some different stylings down here below. This one is actually going to be just kind of our default styling. So say I really love this clip, but I didn't do anything to style it initially. I can go ahead and edit that by opening it into the advanced editor. And now Headliner has gone, it's passed this through. It has my video, it has my captions, everything's already transcribed here, so I could also correct for any grammatical disfluencies or add in emojis or something if I wanted to. Say I wanted to add in like a little heart emoji right here, totally could. Just right click, put a heart, purple, because we're Headliner and we like purple. And now I'll have that little emoji guy right there as well. And now for styling captions, you can go ahead and do that just by clicking that styling captions button. And then looky there, we have a very similar UI to how you initially styled your captions. So like I said, I want to make these a little bit more engaging. We have just the basic karaoke. I like the little highlight guy though. I'm going to go ahead and change it to red because I think that's going to add a lot of contrast to mine. And then go ahead and clear out this original default block highlighting just by clicking that little guy, making this text bold so it really stands out, increasing the font size, making sure it's centered. And I could also go ahead and make sure everything's capitalized, add in a little bit of shadow to kind of increase the contrast even more and make it easier to see. But yeah, those are a bunch of different levers that you can pull with the caption styling here. So I'll go ahead and click Save My Changes. And now you can see that that caption style has actually changed a little bit more. And again, that's just how you would edit captions. There's a bunch of different levers you can still pull here in Headliner. You can add in different media files. So if you wanted to add in B-roll of, let's say, podcasting, because we're podcasters and we want B-roll of podcasting. So I could go ahead and drop in that B-roll and kind of adjust the timing of where I wanted it placed. So typically you're going to want it just for a couple seconds of your clip. So looks like we have it only for 3 seconds here, so that's totally fine. And from here, I can also go ahead and add in some different transitions. So say I want this to slide up and then slide down. Once the B-roll video is done playing, go ahead and click Update Video. And then we can see that in effect right there. But so we've got a bunch of different elements added. Again, this is how you can style video clips in a headliner. All of these are also applicable to our Audiograms capability and functions. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below. For immediate support inquiries, you can also go ahead and email us at support@headliner.app. That's going to be the fastest way to get in touch with us. Headliner did also recently just launch a brand new Discord community as well. Instructions on how to join that Discord community are going to be in the captions down below. Again, thank you so much for watching and happy podcasting.